Okay, so today we will discuss the test. First question is, find the range of fx equals to tan inverse x square plus 1 by x square plus root 3. Okay, where x belongs to R. We want range of this one. Now actually here we have only terms containing square na. In terms of x we have only x square. So put positive value of x or negative value of x, you will get same value. It means put plus 4 or minus 4. For both x square becomes 16 now. Okay, now to find the range we have to start from inside to outside. So first I have to find the all possible value of x square plus 1 by x square plus root 3. Okay, if you differentiate this one, then you will get that for positive value of x, this one is greater than derivative of this one is greater than 0. It means this one is increasing function. Okay, increasing function from 0 to infinity. Okay, now I am taking only interval from 0 to infinity because for positive and negative you will get same values. Okay, so if you put x equals to 0, we are getting 1 by root 3. If you put x equals to infinity, here we are getting infinity by infinity form. So first divide with x square. If you divide with x square, 1 plus 1 by x square by 1 plus root 3 by x square. Now if you put x equals to infinity, 1 by infinity, root 3 by infinity, these become 0, 1 by 1. So total value is 1. But at infinity we can't put exact infinity na, so open interval. So this is the range of inside function. Now take tan inverse. If you take tan inverse, then tan inverse x square plus 1 by x square plus root 3. Okay, tan inverse 1 by root 3 is pi by 6 and tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. Function is increasing, tan inverse is increasing now, so sign of inequality remains same. So this is the range of fx, pi by 6 to pi by 4. Pi by 6 including, pi by 4 excluding. Okay, question number 2. Question number 2 is, if cos inverse minus root 3 by 2 into sin inverse x is equals to 5 pi square by 36. Okay, then find the value of x. It means we want range. Options are given na. Okay, cos inverse minus root 3 by 2 is 5 by pi by 6 into sin inverse x equals to 5 pi square by 36. 5 pi cancel out, 6 cancel out, we are getting sin inverse x equals to pi by 6. Okay, then x equals to 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 satisfying first interval. In first option it is given x from 0 to 1 by root 2. Okay, obviously this one is greater than 0 but less than 1 by root 2, so first one is correct. Okay, question number 2 is done now. Can I have? Okay, now question number 3. Question number 3 is, find the solution of, we want solution of this equation, 3 cot inverse x whole square minus 4 root 3 cot inverse x and plus 3 greater than 0. Okay, so first factorize this one, quadratic equation in terms of cot inverse now. So factorize 3 cot inverse x square. Now we want two values, two numbers such that product is 9 and sum is minus 4 root 3, then minus 3 root 3 and minus root 3. So break this one into part, minus 3 root 3 cot inverse x and minus root 3 cot inverse x plus 3 greater than 0. In these two I can take common 3 cot inverse x. Then from this one we are getting that cot inverse x minus root 3 we are taking common, then we are getting that cot inverse x minus root 3 greater than 0. Again I can take common cot inverse x minus root 3, then 3 cot inverse x minus root 3 greater than 0. If you put this one equals to 0, you will get root 3. From this one equals to 0, you will get 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 and root 3, these are the value of cot inverse x, not x. Okay, the sign scheme for cot inverse x. So use sign scheme plus minus plus. Here we have greater than 0, so we have to take a value of cot inverse with a positive sign. So in this one, cot inverse x is less than 1 by root 3. But 1 minute, we know that cot inverse can't be less than 0 because range of cot inverse x is 0 to pi, open interval na, so this must be greater than 0, or this interval is done. Now this one, cot inverse x is greater than root 3, but this can't be greater than pi because this is the range of this one. So pi. Now take cot on each side, and remember that cot inverse is decreasing function, so we have to change the sign of inequality. Cot 0 is plus infinity, and cot of cot inverse x is x. Okay, change the sign of inequality because decreasing function. And cot 1 by root 3, we didn't know the value, so directly as it is cot 1 by root 3. Okay, now again take cot at this side, cot root 3 as it is. Cot of cot inverse x is x, change the sign because cot inverse is decreasing function. Cot pi is minus infinity. Okay, so x belongs to minus infinity to cot root 3 union cot 1 by root 3 to infinity. Okay, which option is matching? Okay, so third option is correct na? Yeah, third one is matching. So question in third one option is third one is right. In fourth one, which of the following function pair of identical? So first one is not identical na, because for fx domain is r, but for gx domain is r minus 0. We can't take 0 na. Okay, so first one is not identical because domain is not same. Second one is also not identical because fx equals to cos x, domain is r, and fx gx is equals to 1 by root 1 plus tan square x. Now tan x is not defined at odd multiple of pi by 2. Okay, so domain is not equals to r. Similarly, third one is also not equal because for fx domain is r minus 2n plus 1 pi by 2. Domain is not same na. Sorry, in third one domain is not same. Fx equals to tan inverse x plus tan inverse 1 by x, so we can't put x equals to 0, but in gx you can also put x equals to 0. Okay, I am taking C. In fourth one, we have to identify that which one is the identical pair. First is fx equals to x and gx equals to 1 by x. Okay, for this one domain is r, for this one domain is r minus 0. 1 by x na, so we can't put x equals to 0, so these are not identical. Second one is fx equals to cos x and gx equals to 1 by root 1 plus tan square x. Cos x is defined for all x belongs to r, but tan x is not defined at odd multiple of pi by 2, at pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2. So domain is not same, so these are also not identical. Third one, fx is tan inverse x plus tan inverse 1 by x. Okay, and gx is sin inverse x plus cos inverse x. Now actually tan inverse 1 by x is equals to cot inverse x if x is greater than 0, but also first we have to check the domain na. Domain is not same. In this one you can't put x equals to 0, but in this one we can put x equals to 0. Okay na, because 1 by 0 at 0 tan inverse is not defined. Okay na, 1 by 0 it become infinity. Okay, so this is also not same, and also in this one you will not get same value. Now fourth one is fx equals to cos of sin inverse x and gx is equals to root over 1 minus x square. Now actually cos of, if you convert sin inverse in terms of cos inverse, then what you will get? 1 minus x square. Okay, cos of cos inverse x is root 1 minus x square. So this is also equals to this one. In this one also you can put any value from minus 1 to plus 1. Domain is minus 1 to plus 1 na. In this one also you can't put any value outside minus 1 to plus 1. So domain and range both are same, so this one is identical function. Okay, so in fourth one is the correct option. Question number 5. we want value of sine of 1 by 4 sine inverse root 63 by 8. Okay, we want value of this one. To find the directly we can't solve this one now, so I am assuming this one as theta, because ITF value of inverse trigonometric function is always an angle, so I am assuming. So let 1 by 4 sine inverse root 63 by 8 is equals to theta. Then from this one we are getting that 4 theta equals to this one, then sine 4 theta. Sine 4 theta equals to root 63 by 8. Now one thing is clear. Value of if x is positive, then sine inverse is also positive. Sine inverse is positive na 0 to pi by 2. Divide with 4, again positive. So if this angle is positive, then value of sine theta is also positive, because this is always less than pi by 2. Then total is less than pi by 4, and value of sine from 0 to pi by 4 is always positive. So at the end we want positive value. Okay na? At the end you will get result as positive value, not negative na. So anytime if you are getting square of sine square equals to 1 by 4, then sine theta equals to plus minus 1 by 2. So you can't take minus 1 by 2. Okay. Now see, I am assuming that this is equals to theta. Now what we want? We want sine theta. What we want? We want sine theta. Okay. Now to get the value of sine theta, first find the value of cos 2 theta. Then I can convert cos 2 theta in terms of sine theta directly. Now see, sine 4 theta. Can you find the value of cos 4 theta? Cos 4 theta, sine 4 theta. P by h. P is 63. H is 8 and base is 1. Root this one square minus this one square. Then cos 4 theta is this angle is 4 theta. B by h 1 by 8. Then cos 4 theta can be written as 2 cos square 2 theta minus 1 equals to 1 by 8. From this one cos square 2 theta is 9 by 8, 9 by 16. Okay, then cos 2 theta is 3 by 4. What do we want? We want value of sine theta now. So now cos 2 theta can be written as 1 minus 2 sine square theta equals to 3 by 4. Then sine square theta is sine square theta is 1 by 8, then sine theta is plus minus, now we can take only plus now 2 root 2. Okay, so value of this one is 1 by 2 root 2. Okay, done. Question number 6. The value of sec of sine inverse minus sine 50 pi by 9 and plus cos inverse of cos minus 31 pi by 9. Okay, I want value of this one. Now see, sec of, I can write minus outside and sine inverse, so minus. Now what we have? Sine inverse of sine x, sine inverse of sine x, and this is near to 50 pi by 9. Then 9 into 5 is 45 pi, 9 into 6 is 54 pi. So 54 and 45. So this is near to 54. It means this is near to 6 pi. 6 pi minus 4 pi by 9 na. So this is near to 6 pi. 6 pi is the even. So answer is x 50 pi by 9 minus 6 pi. In sine inverse sine x, this minus outside. Okay, in sine inverse sine x, if x is near to odd multiple of pi, then answer is that odd pi minus x. If x is near to even multiple of pi, then x minus that even pi. Now cos inverse cos x, cos minus theta can be written as cos theta. So there is no need to write minus plus. It means we can neglect the minus. Okay, now cos inverse cos minus x can be written as cos x. So cos inverse, this can be written as cos inverse cos 31 pi by 9, because cos minus theta is equals to cos theta. Now cos inverse cos x, this is near to 4 pi minus 5 pi by 6. Okay, so this is near to 4 pi. 9 into 4 is 36 now. Okay, so less than even multiple of pi, so answer is that even pi minus x 31 pi by 9. Now sec of this one minus this one is minus 4 pi by 9 minus minus plus 4 pi by 9 and 5 pi by 9. If you add them, what we are getting? sec pi is equals to -1. Okay, this is the answer. Seventh, the algebraic expression for tan of sine inverse of cos of tan inverse of x by 2. Okay, just use interconversion. Okay, now see, if you use interconversion, tan of sine inverse, to cancel out cos, we want this one in terms of cos inverse. So cos of what we want, cos inverse. So I have to change this one. See, if tan inverse, then this one is p by b. So p is x and base is 2, then this is root x square plus 4. Root this one is square plus this one is square. Now if you want to write this one in terms of cos inverse, then what we have to write? b by h, 2 by root x square plus 4. Now cos to cos inverse cancel out. What we are getting? Tan of sine inverse 2 by root x square plus 4. Okay. Now again I want to write this one in terms of tan inverse. So tan inverse p by h, 2 root x square plus 4. Okay. Then what we are getting? This one is root this one is square minus this one is square, root x square. Root x square, it means x or mod x. Okay. So 2 by mod x, what we are getting? 2 by mod x. And actually if suppose you are getting 2 by x, then at the end, okay na, you may write here x. At the end you have to check that, see, answer can't be negative. Why? Tan inverse minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. If tan inverse lies from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, then cos of that theta is always positive, because cos is positive in fourth and first quadrant. Okay, so it means this value is positive. If this value is positive, it means 0 to 1. Now sine 0 to sine 1, all values are positive. It means this one is also positive. Sorry, if this one is positive, if x is positive, then value of sine inverse is also positive. Okay, so this value is 0 to pi by 2, and in 0 to pi by 2 tan is always positive, so value can't be negative. Answer can't be equal to 2 by x na. X may be negative, but value of this one can't be negative, so 2 by mod x. Okay, this is the answer. Eighth, n equals to 1 to infinity cot inverse n square minus 3n plus 3. Okay, I want value of this one. So just simple. Always we know that first we have to convert this one in terms of tan inverse, sigma summation of ITF na, ITF sequence. So n equals to 1 to infinity tan inverse 1 by n square minus 3n plus 3. Now try to write this one in terms of tan inverse x minus y by 1 plus xy, because after writing in this form you can write this one as tan inverse x minus tan inverse y. So see, n equals to 1 to infinity tan inverse. What do you want? In denominator we want 1 plus xy. So if you write 1 separately, then what we have remaining? N square minus 3 and plus 2. N square minus 3 and plus 2 can be written as n minus 1 n minus 2. If you solve this complete value, you will get same as it is. Okay. Now again in numerator, what do you want? X minus y. This one minus this one is equals to 1. Okay, then no problem. N minus 1 minus n minus 2. Okay. N equals to 1 to infinity. So at the end, now this can be written as tan inverse x minus tan inverse y, tan inverse n minus 1 minus tan inverse n minus 2. Okay na, tan inverse x minus tan inverse y, because this is equals to this one. Okay, now put values. Always now put value from 1 to n, and to find the sigma for n equals to 1 to infinity, at the end replace n as infinity. Okay. Okay, so I am putting value of n from 1 to up to n. Now see, if you put 1, what we are getting? Tan inverse 0 minus tan inverse minus 1. Okay, if you put n equals to 1, now put n equals to 2. If you put n equals to 2, what we are getting? Tan inverse 2 minus 1 is 1 minus tan inverse 0. Okay, now put n equals to 3. If you put n equals to 3, tan inverse 2 minus tan inverse 1. Now put n equals to 4, tan inverse 3 minus tan inverse 2. At the end, put n equals to n. It means as it is, you will get tan inverse n minus 1 minus tan inverse n minus 2. Okay, now you will get some cancellation. This is the sum up to n term. At the end, I will replace n with infinity. Okay, now see, tan inverse 0 cancel out with this, tan inverse 1 with this one, tan inverse 2 with this one. So at the end, this will be cancelled out. Only two terms will remain, this one and this one. Okay, so Sn is equals to tan inverse n minus 1 minus tan inverse minus 1. Okay, now put n as infinity. Tan inverse infinity minus 1 is infinity. Tan inverse infinity is pi by 2 minus tan inverse minus 1 is pi by 4 minus pi by 4. So plus pi by 4 pi by 2 is 3 pi by 4. Okay, so this is the answer. Can I have? Yes. Okay, so 8th question is done. 9th one. In 9th one, it is given that n belongs to n and 1 plus x square power n is equals to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square and a2n x power 2n. Then find r equals to 1 to r equals to 0 to 2n. Okay, so actually what we want value of this one. R equals to 0 to 2n ar. If you put r equals to 0, what we are getting? a0. Put r equals to 1, a1. Put r equals to 2, a2. At the end, r equals to 2n, a2n. What do you want this value? Now we want value of this one by using this. Simple. Just put x equals to 1. If you replace x equals to 1, what we are getting? a0 plus a1 plus a2 up to a2n, 1 plus 1 power n. So this value is 3 power n. Simple. Okay, 9th one is done now. Now 10th one. In 10th one, we want the expression is a polynomial of degree x plus root x cube minus 1 power 5 x minus root x cube minus 1 power 5 a plus b power n, a minus b power n. Okay, just this is equals to twice or sum of odd terms or even terms, odd terms. Okay, use that one, you will get the highest power of x as the degree. Easily you will get na, actually that question directly from sheet also na. 11th, coefficient of x power 20 in 1 plus x square whole power 40 to x square plus 1 by x square whole power minus 5. And coefficient of x square in this one. Okay, first simplify. 1 plus x square power 40. This can be written as x square plus 1 by x square or x square plus 2 plus 1 by x square. 1 minute. Sorry, this is 2. This can be written as x plus 1 by x whole square whole power minus 5. If you multiply power, then this become minus 10. Okay, now take LCM. 1 plus x square power 40. If you take LCM x, then x square plus 1 power minus 10, and in denominator x power minus 10. X power minus 10 in numerator become x power 10. 1 plus x square power 40, 1 plus x square power minus 10. If you add, then 1 plus x square power 30. Now what do we want? We want coefficient of x power 20. Now coefficient of x power 20 is equals to, in this one we want coefficient of x power 20, but x power 10 already we have. So from this one what do you want? Only x power 10, only x power 10 na, because we want total x power 20. From this one you will get x power 10, then into x power 10, then you will get x power 20 na. Okay, so from this one you want only coefficient of x power 20. When you will get x power 20, when we when we get x power 10 from this one, you will get x power 10 from this one if you have this one power 5, and for this one power 5 coefficient is 30c5. Okay, this term 30c5, 1 power 25 1, and x square power 5, x square power 5 is 10, x power 10 into x power 10, x power 20 na. Okay, so 30c5, and answer is written as 30c25 because both are same, NCR equals to NC n minus R. Okay, we want coefficient of x power 6 n 1 plus x power 6, 1 plus x power 7, 1 plus x power 15. We want coefficient of x power 6 and this one. So simple, coefficient of x power 6 of this one plus this one plus this one. Add the coefficient of x power 6 in each term. Coefficient of x power 6 is 6c6. In this one coefficient of x power 6 is 7c6. Then in next one 8c6, here 15c6. Okay, now we want to add these. Obviously answer is 16c7. So 6c6. We know na that formula is NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to n plus 1 CR. So to add any two binomial coefficient, we want NCR plus NCn minus R, that is equal to n plus 1 CR. It means we want same n. Okay, and sorry, NCR plus NCR minus 1, n plus 1 CR. So we want same n and we want difference of R must be equal to 1. Okay, so here n is not same. This is 7c6 and this is 6c6. Value of 6c6 is 1. Can you write this one in terms of 7c? Yes, I can write. I can replace this one with 7c7 because this value is also equals to 1 now. Now 7c6, 8c6, otherwise we can't add this one now, 15c6. Now see, NCR plus NCR minus 1. If you add these two, you will get n plus 1 CR, 8c7. Now if you add these two, then you will get NCR, NCR minus 1, n plus 1 CR. So if you are adding up to this one 8c6, what you are getting answer as 9c7. It means this one plus 1, see this one plus 1. So final answer is, if you add up to this one, so this one plus 1, see this one plus 1, 17c, 16c7. So answer is 12th one now, 16c9. Okay, first one, because this is also equals to 16c9. NCR is equals to NCR minus 1 now. Okay, okay, right now. Okay, so 12th is complete now. Now 13. Question number 13th. If the coefficient of 5th, 6th and 7th term in the expression of 1 plus x power m are in AP, coefficient of 5th, 6th and 7th term are in AP, then find the value of m. Coefficient of 5th, 6th and 7th term are in AP. Coefficient of 5th term is MC4. Coefficient of 6th term is MC5. And coefficient of 7th term is MC6. These are in AP. Okay, and we want value of m. So if these are in AP, then A plus C is equals to 2B. It means MC4 plus MC6 is equals to twice of MC7. MC5. If you solve this one, easily you will get the value. Okay, now I am solving. See, m factorial by 4 factorial, m minus 4 factorial, m factorial by 6 factorial, m minus 6 factorial. 2 into m factorial by 5 factorial m minus 5 factorial. M factorial will be cancelled out. Okay. Now in this one you can take LCM 6 factorial into m minus 4 factorial. Here what we have, divide with this one, you will get 4 factorial cancel out, 6 into 5 remain 30. If you divide with this one, 6 factorial cancel out, then m minus 4 into m minus 5. Okay, and here we have 2 by 5 factorial m minus 5 factorial. 5 factorial to 6 factorial 6 time cancel out, and m minus 5 to m minus 4 m minus 4 time cancel out. Okay na, if you write m minus 4 outside, then what we have remaining, m minus 5 factorial, and cancel out na. Multiply this one at the side, 30 plus m minus 4 m minus 5 equals to 12 into m minus 4. M square minus 9m and minus 12m, total what we have, minus 21m, plus 30 plus 20 50, 50 and 48 plus 98 equals to 0. Okay, now factorize 14 and 7. So m equals to 14 or 7. Okay, this is the answer. Can I have? If the digit at 10th and 100 place in 11th power 2016 are x and y, then the ordered pair. Actually same question you will get in lecture notes. Okay na, in 11th in chapter binomial theorem na. How to get, just simply what you want, it is given that if the digit at the 10 and 100 place in 11 power 2016 is r x and y respectively, then ordered pair x comma y. So if you want the term at 100 and 10th place, then take x power 10 power 3 common. First write this one in terms of 10. I can write this one as 10 plus 1 power 2016. Okay, now expand. If you expand, what we are getting, 2016 C0 10 power 2016, and 2016 C0 10 C1 10 power 2015. Write last two term, 2016 C 2014 10 power 2, 2016 C 2015 10 power 1 and plus 1. Now if you want last 3 digit, up to last 3 digit, then take 10 power 3 common. Can you take 10 power 3 common in these all? No. From this one you can take any power of 10 up to 2016. Okay, so check from last. From this one, this is 10 into 2016. We have only 1 0 in this one na. 10 power 2 100 into 2016 into 2015 by 2. Yeah, and this one you will get a 10 power 3. Actually if you solve this one na, 2016 see 2014, what you will get, 2016 into 2015 by 2. This is 1008. From this one you will get 15, from this one you will get 12, 2 into 5 become 10. Okay, so from these you can take common 10 power 3. If you take common 10 power 3, then remaining is become like lambda, a big number. Okay, in these all we have 10 power 3 common. So plus 2016 into 10, so this one plus 1, so plus 20161. So digit at 10th place is 106, digit at 100th place is 1. Okay, so answer is digit at the 10th and 100th place. 10th place 6 and 100th place 1. X comma y is 6 comma 1. Okay, third one is the answer. 15. In 15, n belongs to n and n plus 1 c n minus 2 less than equals to 100 plus n minus 1 c n minus 2. Then the number of possible value of n is equals to, okay, how many n we can take? N belongs to natural number, it is given now. Okay, now simple, just take all terms of n one side, then n plus 1 c n minus 2 minus n minus 1 c n minus 2 is less than equals to 100. Okay, now one thing is clear, you can't put n less than 2. N belongs to natural number, but you can't put 1, because if you put 1 then this become minus 1, n plus 1 c minus n. We can't select minus 1 number now, this can't be less than 0 and this can't be less than 1. Okay, so here one thing is clear, n must be greater than equals to 2, we can't take n equals to 1. Okay, now if you solve this one, and this is n plus 1 n minus 1 by 3 factorial, and this one is n minus 1, okay, less than equals to 100. If you take common n minus 1, then we are getting n plus 1 into n square plus n by 3 factorial is 6 minus 1 less than equals to 100. Take LCM 6, multiply 6 at this side, 600, n square plus n minus 3 factorization, then n square plus n minus 3, you will get n plus 3 n minus 2. Now if you put the values, then you will see that n equals to 2 satisfying this one, n equals to 3, we can't take less than 2 now, n equals to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, these all satisfying. I can't take n equals to 9. If you put n equals to 9, then this one is 8, this one is 12, and this one is 7. Now this is 56 into 12, now this is not less than 600. So I can take n equals to 2, 3 up to 8, so total is 7. 7 values can satisfy. Okay, now next is 16. 16th answer is fourth one. Here what you want, the coefficient of the term independent of x in x plus 1 by x power 2 by 3 minus x power 1 by 3 plus 1 minus x minus 1 and x minus x power 1 by 2 whole power 10. One coefficient of terms independent of x. Actually this is the direct question from lecture notes now, and answer is 210. Okay, directly from lecture notes. In 17th, out of the following relation on real number, now one thing is not written, that out of the following relation which one is the equivalent relation. Okay, so 18th now. 17th actually easy now. 18th is set of the all value of x for which fx equals to 1 by root mod cos x minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 minus cos x is defined. We want domain. Okay na? Now I can write this one as 1 by cos x minus 1 by 2. If you multiply with minus, then plus cos x minus 1 by 2. Now see, if cos x minus 1 by 2 is less than 0, if this one is negative, then this can be written as minus of this one. Minus of this one and this one will be cancelled out. If cos x minus 1 by 2 is less than 0, we know na, mod of x. If x is negative, then mod of x is equals to minus x. If x is positive, then this is equals to x. Okay, so if this one is equals to negative, then minus of this one plus of this one cancel out, you will get 0. 1 by 0 is not defined. Okay, so this can't be equals to, can't be negative. If this is greater than 0, then as it is, same cos x minus 1 by 2, cos x minus 1 by 2, twice of cos x minus 1 by 2 defined. Okay, because both are same na, this is like mod x plus x. Okay, so x can't be negative. So if cos x minus 1 by 2 is greater than 0, then easily this will be defined. If cos x is greater than 1 by 2. Okay, now to solve the triangular inequality, we have to draw the graph. Okay, this is the graph of cos x greater than 1 by 2, line at 1 by 2. This is pi by 3 and this one is minus pi by 3. So in 2 pi interval, I am taking from minus pi to plus pi. In 2 pi interval, answer is minus pi by 3 to plus pi by 3. If you want for complete x belongs to R, period of cos is 2n pi. Okay, sorry, period of cos x is 2 pi. So add 2n pi. So x belongs to, for one interval, what we are getting? We are getting minus pi by 3 to plus pi by 3. Okay, we are getting this one. Cos x is greater than 1 by 2. These are the values which are greater than 1 by 2. Okay, you can take these values now. So for one interval, minus pi by 3 to plus pi by 3. If you want for complete, then period of cos is 2 pi. So add 2n pi. If period is pi, then add n pi. Okay, so 2n pi minus pi by 3 to 2n pi plus pi by 3. Okay, 1 by 2 is not included, so open interval. Okay, this is the answer. Nineteenth, f r2 minus 1 comma 1 and f x is equals to x square minus 1 by x square plus 1. Now we have to identify for 1 1 many 1 into onto. So first 1 1 many 1. Actually this is the even function now. Yeah, power of x is 2. If even function is always many 1, and to say many 1 we want only one reason. Now put minus 1 or plus 1. For both you will get same value, that is equals to 0. Okay, so many 1. Okay, now for into onto, what is the method? If range is equals to codomain, then onto, otherwise into. So I have to find the range. Okay, range admits all possible value of fx. See, x square minus 1 by x square plus 1. Can I simplify? X square plus 1 minus 2 by x square plus 1. This one 1 minus 2 by x square plus 1. This is the value of fx now. I want all possible value of this one. Now see, x square plus 1 is always greater than equals to 1 and less than infinity. Okay, take 1 by x square plus 1, 1 by 1 is 1, 1 by infinity is 0, change the sign of inequality. Multiply with 2 into 0 is 0. Multiply with minus 2 by x square plus 1 and minus into 0 is also 0 na. Add 1 minus 1 minus 2 by x square plus 1 1. Now see, this is same as fx. So range is equals to minus 1 to 1, but 1 is not included, but in codomain 1 is included. Okay, so if you have any y for that there is no x, then this one is into. Okay na? Okay, can I rough? So this is into. Now 20th, x belongs to R plus and fx equals to 1 plus x square x power 4 plus 1 by x cube, and we want range. Okay, now see, I can convert this one in terms of x plus 1 by x. First I am converting this one in terms of x plus 1 by x. See, write x cube as x into x square, divide x square in this one, x in this one, and this is x square by x is x, 1 by x and plus 1. If you divide x to this one, square x square plus 1 by x square, x plus 1 by x plus 1, and this can be written as x plus 1 by x whole square minus 2. Okay, now we know that if x is positive, then minimum value of this one is, okay, so fx minimum value is equals to 2 plus 1, 2 square minus 2, 3 into 2, that is 6, and maximum is equals to infinity, because maximum value of this one is infinity na, so infinity plus 1 infinity square minus 2 obviously infinity, so range 6 comma infinity, 6 included, at x equals to 1 we will get value is equals to 6. Okay, remaining question 21 to 25 all integer type are from directly module na. Okay, okay, none.